Why do most people feel like it's such a burden while visiting the doctor's office? Why do most people feel embarrassed or anxious while talking to their doctor? Are people just anxious visiting a doctor's office in general? Are they anxious about maybe the bill they have to pay afterwards, potentially? Today, I'd like to talk about what would be the benefits and what you can get from visiting a doctor. Today, I'd like to establish the significance of talking to a doctor and setting up an appointment to talk to a doctor. Visiting a doctor can greatly benefit the condition you're in, and maybe they can give you tips about how you can stay healthier or potentially get healthier. Getting a monthly checkup can greatly increase the chances of a doctor finding a life-threatening health condition or disease early on, so you don't have to deal with it later on. You can even reduce healthcare costs over an amount of time by avoiding medical services by getting a monthly checkup. On June 1st, 2021, an article by Northwestern Medicine by Kristen Samuelson shows a doctor saying that a lot of people only see a doctor when there is a current problem. Hopefully this can motivate a lot of people and show the significance and importance on why you should go see a doctor if you don't feel the safest physically or mentally. In this presentation, I would like to examine the effects, the causes, and consider the solutions of getting a routine medical checkup. Next, I'd like to touch on the effects of maybe not going to a doctor's appointment and how it can affect people. Too many people are afraid of going to the doctors for a multitude of reasons, but it can honestly be beneficial to the patient if they end up going. A great reason why would be if they had a life-threatening disease or a condition and it ends up being too late before they can try and stop the damage. That's already been done. Further backing up that, being anxious in going to a doctor's appointment should be no excuse when it could obviously save your life. Brent Walker from the Patient Bond blog, last updated on the October 13th of 2016, states that in addition to concerns that they might have bad news, patients worry that the doctors may lecture them about unhealthy behaviors or not following medical advice. Transitioning, I'd like to talk about why people might have this mindset and what causes this mindset of being scared or anxious about going to the doctors. It states that it is a very high rate that there are patient no-shows, and it's increasingly high depending on the healthcare practice, and people aren't even showing up to their scheduled medical appointments, which can be very dangerous in the long run if they don't show up and they have a problem. Many people sadly fear the costs of going to the doctors, which ends up being a crucial reason on why people are missing these appointments, unfortunately. On the website Very Well Health by Abby Norman, last updated on the September 19th of 2022, states that people are struggling to access resources due to poverty, mental or physical disabilities, or other barriers that may feel ashamed or demoralized when trying to interact with the healthcare system. It's really unfortunate that people feel like they're a burden when it comes to seeking help regarding their health, unfortunately. Next, I'd like to transition and touch on the harsh reality on why people feel like seeking help may be a problem down the line. Next, I'd like to touch on and talk about solutions on how people can hopefully overcome this feeling so they don't feel anxious next time going to a medical check. A great solution to this problem would be even trying to get a personal connection to your doctor, so it can further benefit the process of helping you mentally, physically, and even financially. On the website Makati Med by Makati Medical Center, last updated June 17, 2021, states that it is better to invest in regular medical checkups to prevent and avoid and manage diseases in their earliest stages. In summary, hopefully these things that I've said can hopefully help somebody who feels anxious or nervous about even setting up a medical appointment. You can put yourself in severe danger without going to a medical appointment. Even if you feel anxious, you should go and try your hardest to set up an appointment. Some actions you can take to hopefully prevent this would be trying your hardest to set up an appointment, even if you feel like you don't need to. Maybe the doctor can help you find something and give you tips if you're feeling down. Thank you.